This world is full of inconsistency and hypocrisy. We seem to be doing the right thing, saying the right words, even promoting the right things. But in truth, we are actually destroying ourselves and society. We take the example of the sacredness of life. We want to protect innocent people, but we promote wars simply just because we want to destroy our enemies. There is no question of the importance of human life. If they are from another nation, those lives are not important. Only our nationals are important. We speak about the need to protect the rights of people, the life. But here we advocate abortion, we advocate IVF, destroying all the embryos. On one hand, we are worried about the population. At the same time, we encourage divorce and abortion because it's human right to do what they want with their body, even if it's for pleasure, without responsibility. So much inconsistency. Are we really for human rights? What about the rights of unborn babies, vulnerable babies? They have no rights. So we are singing a double tune all the time. Here we are promoting euthanasia, and here we are speaking about protecting the lives of criminals. Of course, we need to protect all forms of life. We must be consistent, right through. As the church always says, we must protect life from the moment of its conception until death. Then we are consistent. And everyone's life is important, regardless of nationality, classes. We take the example of the freedom of speech, inconsistency. Here the world is promoting freedom of speech, but it leads to abuses. Say what you want, destroy people's lives, slander people, make a satire on religions, mock at people's religion. All these are permitted in the name of freedom. What kind of freedom is that? Have we ever asked? The freedom to destroy, the freedom to promote fake news, distorted news, because free speech. Even when free speech can end up creating a riot, creating division, killing, violence, free speech. What inconsistency is that? And sometimes it is really ridiculous at what is happening in some parts of the world. Here they suppress Christianity and they promote Satanism. Freedom to do what you like. Why this inconsistency? And you talk about the question of gender, marriage and family. And today we promote same-sex marriage. But what do we call it marriage? Marriage is not just pleasure. Marriage has to do with a family. That is why every country, even if you have no religion, there are laws of marriage because it involves society. Because you bring children into the world, into the society. We need to manage. Sometimes we say, this is not same-sex marriage, then same-sex union. But is it a real union? A real union must be a physical union, an emotional union. But same-sex union is just only emotional union, affective union. There is no physical union. So we are just playing with words, just simply because we want things to be done our way. So it's very important for us. We have to look at the truth. What is before us? Yes, it is true that people are struggling in their identity, struggling in their relationship. And that's a different story. And this one, we require compassion. We need to be with them. We need to journey. And we need to accept their struggles. That is a different story. We are talking about principles of life that are so obvious. And we talk about international relations today. Even this pandemic, we are supposed to help each other. But again, international relationships, the rich country, powerful country often manipulate poorer countries. They want to export their ideology. If the country don't accept the ideology, they're not going to support them. no trade, no business. It's not a win-win situation. It's I win, you lose. And we'll make use of the weaker nations for ourselves. Where is this real generosity of giving, of helping? To remember that these world resources doesn't belong to any particular country. It belongs to the whole world. Every human being has a share in it. So that's why I say we are not sincere. We are not honest. We need to pray. Yes, we should not be overwhelmed by all this. God will triumph in the end. But at the same time, we must not allow the world to desensitize us to what is right and what is wrong. And that is what the world wants us to do. Desensitize us to what is wrong, to rewrite the norms. What is wrong, make them what is right. My dear brothers and sisters, Jesus says, stay awake, pray at all times for the strength to survive all that is going to happen. Pray, be alert.